All right, everyone. I am Platinum Senior Vice President Phil Gerdes with 5 Links. I'm very excited to be able to share this information with you this evening. I want to welcome all of you to this 5 Links business opportunity presentation. Before we get started, I do want to give you a little bit of a background on me. I want you to know who's talking with you here this evening and who is actually sharing the information with you. Guys, I've been involved with this company for nearly 6 years. I've had a fantastic ride throughout my journey in 5 Links. I got started at 26 years old. Prior to being involved with this company, I actually owned a mortgage company in Florida. I did very well for myself financially, but I was looking for a way to get my time back. You see, I was the person that wanted to sustain the lifestyle I had built, but I wanted to be able to enjoy that lifestyle that I had built more than I was at the time. So I looked at this company and I said, this is common sense. I understand business and this is a great business. So I decided to get started. I began on a very spare time, part-time basis. And then within 6 months, I was in a position where I was able to close my mortgage company because we had matched our income. My wife and I had matched our income we were bringing in with my mortgage company in 6 short months with 5 Links. Since then, I've reached top positions in our company. I'm a Platinum Senior Vice President, and I'm one of the highest income earners in this industry. I'm 31 years old, guys. I'm living a fantastic life, and the best part about it is I have no experience. I've never done anything like this before. I was simply a person that understood that common sense was common sense, and this was common sense. So I got started. I was coachable. I followed a system, and I became successful. So what I want to do is I want to share with you exactly what I saw. I want to share with you the 5 Links business opportunity presentation. Again, be sure to write down my name because when you talk to the person that invited you here, you might want to refer to me. My name is Phil Gerdes, Gerdes. And we're going to dive into this. I told you why I got started with the company, but I want you to understand everyone has their own reasons, whether you're to pay off debt or maybe, I don't know, you have college loans or credit card bills, or maybe you're looking to send your kids to college. Or I don't know what your reason for looking at an opportunity is, but right now what I want everybody to understand is that this opportunity, 5 Links, can help you with whatever it is you're looking for. If you want that financial freedom, if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, if you're the person that says, you know what, I need to diversify, I've got a strong income stream coming in, but I need to ensure my security by diversifying my income, whatever it is that you're looking for, if you want to be that person that has more and doesn't have to question which bill you're going to pay at the end of the month, guys, 5 Links is the opportunity for you. We'll break it down in 4 very quick sections. I'll tell you about who we are as a company. I'll discuss with you what the opportunity is and how you fit into it. From there, I'll dive right into the compensation plan. I want you guys to understand and know the compensation plan. And then, after you're excited about the compensation, we'll go ahead and talk about how to get started. So 5 Links was founded in 2001, guys. We've got 3 co-founders. There's Craig Jerebick, Jeb Tyler, and Jason Guck on your screen there. They carry over 60 years experience in our industry, and that's important because these gentlemen over the past 4 years have been able to sustain an 800+% growth rate for our company. That is absolutely huge. If you ask me, I say that's because of that last bullet point you see there. Representatives come first. These 3 guys truly believe in assisting the field and helping the representatives in our company to become as successful as possible. One thing I love is to know that I've got the co-founders of our company's phone numbers in my cell phone. I love to know that a person with no experience in this industry can get involved, take the company and really build upon it, really create something for himself and his family, and create a network of people that are multimillionaires and are all successful in their own right. Now, I want you to obviously understand that I'm going to say great things about who we are as a company, but I'm not the only one. It's not just Phil saying, hey, this is a fantastic company. Guys, we are in the top 100 of all direct selling companies in the world. We are the #1 company in Rochester, New York, where we're based out of. We have been featured in Inc. magazine's top 500 and 5,000 fastest growing private company list since 2006. That is huge. I want you all to understand there's over 26 million private companies in the U.S. If you're in the fastest growing of 26 million, you are doing something right. We've been featured in Success from Home and Your Business at Home magazine. Bottom line is this, guys. Everyone's talking about us as a company. People are saying great things about us. We've been on NBC. We've been in Forbes magazine. We've been in CNN. On CNN, guys, everyone is talking about who we are as a company, and they're all saying great things about us. So this is a fantastic opportunity for you to position yourself in a way that you can take part in a fast-growing company that can do things for you that you've always dreamt of. Now, what is it that we do? What is 5 links? Well, in order to understand that, you got to understand where we sit first. You see, timing and positioning in business are the keys to success. Being in that right place at that right time are so very key to your success. So what I want you guys to do is understand that there's a lot of wealth trends that come and go, but positioning yourself in front of a wealth trend is more important than just being involved with the wealth trend. For example, the PC industry, long distance, cellular, internet, these are major wealth trends that have come, gone, and some still here. Imagine for a moment that you were able to participate in the PC revolution with Bill Gates and Michael Dell and Steve Jobs. Imagine if you were able to participate in that huge wealth trend. What if someone in your family partnered with Bill Gates when he took Microsoft public? Where would you be today? See, that's the idea. That's the concept of being in the right place at the right time. That's the thought that has to go into, really understanding a wealth trend. Well, the thing that follows that thought is, I can't go back in time. Listen, if you're looking at a business opportunity, you got to make sure you're in the front end of the wealth trend, because you can't go back in time and say, well, I guess I'll just build a time machine and go invest with Bill Gates. It's not going to happen that way. That's not realistic. That's not what you're going to do. What you've got to do is you've got to position yourself in front of the next best thing, because here's one thing I know. Guys, if you want to be successful in business, you have got to, I said it before, I'll say it again, you have got to make sure that you are on the front end of a wealth trend. The next major wealth trends, guys, that we're excited about here at 5 Links are on your screen right now. Whether it's VoIP, text marketing, energy, or any other product that we're involved in, we are excited about it. Let me explain why. Number one, let's touch on this VoIP for a second. If you're not familiar with VoIP, voice over internet protocol, all that is digital phone. Guys, we're excited about digital phone. Why? Not because it's digital phone, but because it's a huge wealth trend that's sweeping the country. See, 262 million U.S. households are going to be on digital phone service by 2015. Well, if we know 262 million households will be on this service by 2015, what we've got to do is, number one, figure out how to get our foot in the door. Guess what? We've already done that. We've already figured that out. In fact, we cut people's phone costs, whether it's a business or residence, by up to 50%. That is huge. But in addition to that, I want you all to understand that we positioned ourselves in a way that we can actually get paid monthly when people pay those phone bills. So imagine you walk into a store and they're using your phone service, and every month that store pays their bill. Could you imagine getting paid every month off of that store's phone usage? That would be incredible. You see, if you're thinking about a business opportunity, you have to think about how you can maximize the potential dollars. And what that means is you've got to generate residual income, which we're going to touch on. And I've just touched on, but we're going to highlight it seriously in a moment here. So Global Links, our digital phone company, is one of the products that we offer with 5 Links. Whether you're a resident or you're a business owner, it's always great to save money on your phone service. The next wealth trend that we're excited about is energy. This deregulation is sweeping the country, and folks, people want to save money on their gas and electricity. Bottom line, everyone today that pays an electric bill is going to say to you, yes, I'd love to save money on my electric bill. Why? Because it's common sense. Who in their right mind wouldn't want to save money when paying a bill that they don't have a choice but to pay every single month? Guys, this is going to be 10 times larger than telecom. This is a $500 billion industry. Ladies and gentlemen, what I want you to think about is this. I want you to think about, just for a moment, take a second, put your pens and paper down, focus on my voice, and think for 1 second about how many people live in your neighborhood. Could you imagine every 30 days when everyone in your neighborhood pays their electric bill, you get paid? Wouldn't that be incredible? Not just one time, I mean over and over and over again. Wouldn't that just be absolutely fantastic? Well, listen, that's what we do with 5 Links. We position you in a way that you can save people money on their gas and electricity, so the customer is happy because they're saving money on gas and electric, and you're happy because every 30 days when they save money and pay their bill, you make money. Oh, that just makes common sense to me. So now you're helping people save on their phone. You're helping people save on their electric. Well, guess what? Those are 2 things people pay for anyway. So they're definitely happy because they're already paying these bills, and you're definitely happy because you're finally getting paid for these bills. Now, in addition to that, guys, I want you to understand we have an onslaught of different services. We're not just limited to phone and electricity. We're not just limited to gas or heating oil. Folks, we are partnered with major mobile companies, Verizon, Nextel, Sprint, T-Mobile, Boost, Metro, Virgin. We are partnered with major mobile companies, and we save people money when they go out and get those phones. So imagine that latest Galaxy phone comes out, that Android phone comes out, and everyone runs to the Verizon store. Wouldn't it be nice to call your friends and family and say, hey, don't run to the Verizon store. Go to my 5 Links website. You can get that same phone for free, and we'll overnight it to you with the very same Verizon service. Or we can give you a serious discount, 50 to 75 to 80% discount on that phone that you're going to go to the store and spend a couple $100 on. That's fantastic. We also do home security, business security, high-speed internet with over 40 different providers. Guys, we do satellite television with Dish Network, DirecTV. We also offer Verizon Fios television. We do 5 Links payment solutions. What is that? Credit card processing. Think of this, guys. Every time you go and swipe your credit card at a store, you're paying for your purchases, but the store also pays a percentage of that purchase to the credit card company. What if every store you went into, you could say, hey, let me lower that percentage for you. Let me reduce the amount you pay. Wouldn't that make a lot of sense to a business owner? Listen, guys, you're not the only one that wants to save money out there. Businesses want to save money too. And you already frequent that business, so why wouldn't they save through you? Also, we do identity theft protection. I told you about energy. We do text alerts, which is a marketing tool for businesses. Guys, absolutely huge. You're able to now set up businesses with text marketing. We do Data Vault, which is just like the iCloud. We also have a 5 Links Velocity tablet. Everybody's coming out with their tablet. Well, we've got the best one on the market. The Velocity V2 comes with a new Android operating system. Fantastic. The 5 Links Power Play, Business Elite Services. Everything you need is here. And here's the thing, guys. I want y'all to understand something. Why would I possibly be so excited? Let me explain it to you. Because when I looked at this opportunity for the very first time, I literally got to this screen and told them, sign me up. And you know the reason why? Because I said, wait a minute. I already use the services that we offer. You see, 6 years ago, I looked at this and said, every service that was there, I was paying for. So common sense leaned in and it said, Phil, if you're already paying for these services, doesn't it make sense to save money when you pay them? And then I said to myself, well, doesn't it make sense to make money when you pay them? You see, up until 5 Links, I never got paid for my neighbor paying their phone bill. And guess what? After 5 Links, I did. So it truly became an incredible opportunity for me that just made sense. And I'm pretty sure if you're looking at this, you're saying, well, wait a minute, I've got television, I've got internet, I've got a cell phone. You know, Phil, wait a minute, I like my electricity. I pay an electric bill every month. You're probably saying to yourself, well, yeah, if I can save money on something I'm already paying for, well, Phil, sign me up. That's just common sense. And you're right. It is. That's exactly what I said. But I want you to understand there's a lot that comes with this because think about it. Every business you have, you want to build a customer base. Well, we help you with that by allowing you to save money on these products and services and allowing you to help customers save money on these products and services. But now, how can you get paid in the process? You see, we understand that you can put yourself in a position to make money, but what kind of money can you make? You're saving your customers money. They're happy. Let's talk about the money you can make. Guys, in 5 Links, the first thing we do is we offer you a quick start bonus. And that bonus works like this. Your first 30 days, we want you to acquire 20 customer points. That just means that every service we have equates to a customer point. So some services are 1 point, some are 2, some 3, sometimes some services even count as 4 customer points. What we want you to do is we want you to start with yourself and save yourself money on the products and services that you're using and or you need. From there, we want you to acquire some customers from your friends and your family. Now, once you acquire 20 customer points, we pay you a $500 bonus. From there, we want you to turn around and help 2 other people get started in our opportunity. When you do that, and they are qualified partners, we pay you $250. So now in your first 30 days or less, we've paid you $750 for doing something in your spare time, which is save yourself and some other folks money. Hey, that's common sense. Sounds good. and help 2 other people make some money. That's common sense too. Sounds good. Everyone on this webinar tonight knows 2 people right now that like to save money, knows 2 people right now that like to make money. So that just makes common sense. So here's the thing, though. Here's what's really exciting. Those customers that you personally acquire, every 30 days, they're going to pay their bills. So what we're going to do is every 30 days, we're going to pay you a residual income based on those customers. But to take it a step further, we'll allow you, as I stated in the previous slide, to help other people get started. And when you help other people get started, let me explain. This is what gets fun about this deal. Not only will you make a bonus, which we'll discuss in a moment, but you'll also collect residual income when they turn around and acquire customers. So here you are helping people save money, helping other people make money, and every 30 days when people pay their bills, you're getting paid from your customers and your business partners' customers. I don't know about you, but to me, that sounds like common sense, because here's the deal. Weren't you, your business partners, and all of your customers paying bills before tonight? Of course you were. Won't you be paying bills long after tonight? Of course you will. So doesn't it make sense for you and all your partners to get paid while that happens? Of course it does. Let me give you an example on what I mean by getting paid. See, 5 Links puts a commissionable value on every product that we offer. So every product we offer, there's a dollar amount attached to it. What we do is we pay you a percentage of that commissionable value. Now, let's build this scenario here. Let's assume you took some time and built a team of 20 business partners. Now, I'm not telling you that it's going to happen overnight. I'm not telling you that you have to turn around and acquire 20 partners yourself. I'm just saying your entire team grew to 20 partners. And let's assume for a moment that all those business partners had their 20 customer points, because common sense says 20 points pays you a $500 quick start bonus. Yeah, you definitely want to get those points. So let's assume everybody had those 20 customer points. Well, 20 partners with 20 points means that you now have 400 customer points in your book of business. Well, what 5 Links is going to do is we're going to pay you a percentage on all those customers. That means if you had an average commission of just 50 cents, folks, we pay you $200 per month in passive residual income. What is passive residual income? That's residual. That's income that continues to come in over and over due to little or no effort from yourself. So imagine for a moment, every 30 days you had a $200 deposit in your bank account. Now, here's what I say. I say, listen, I realize that $200 isn't all the money in the world, but what if today you saw your bank account with an extra $200 in it? Wouldn't it break a smile on your face? Couldn't that pay maybe your electric bill, or some people your car insurance or your car payment, or maybe it covers some diapers and some baby food, or maybe some daycare, or I don't know what it does for you, but think about this. What if $200 went in your bank account every 30 days? Wouldn't that be a good feeling? And here's the best part about it. What did you do to earn that $200? You helped a few people make money. You helped a few people save some money. And now every month, a year from now, 2 years from now even, you can have $200 getting deposited in your account. That, to me, sounds like common sense. But that's not all, because you didn't get on this presentation just to learn how to make a quick $200 every 30 days. See, look at the potential here. Let's imagine for a moment your team grew to 200 people. Oh, my goodness, you just saw what happened to the numbers. 200 people with 20 points, boom, 4,000 points. If your average commission stayed at 50 cents, that's $2,000 per month in passive residual income. Sounds good to me. Think about it for a moment. What would you do with $2,000 going in your bank account every 30 days? What would you do with that? Now, folks, I didn't tell you to quit your job. In fact, I told you when I started, I did this on a part-time and spare time basis, and you should do the same. So imagine the money you're making on your job, but every 30 days, in addition to that money, you've got $2,000 coming in every 30 days. Folks, this, to me, seems like common sense. And you can play around with the numbers as much as you want, guys. The average commission here is 50 cents, but understand our commissionable values go all the way up to $10. So the potential's through the roof, what you could do and what you could earn with this business. Folks, all I'm telling you is this. Since you and everyone you know is already paying a bill, since you and most of everyone you know wants to make more money, Why don't we all position ourselves in a way that we can all make more money as we save people money? That just sounds like, again, common sense. Let's keep moving, because I told you that you would earn a bonus when people got started in your business. So let me explain how it works, guys. While you're building your customer base, which inevitably builds your residual income, what we do is we pay you one-time bonuses. So we'll pay you a bonus whenever a new partner comes into your business qualified. First, you get started in our business as an independent marketing representative. You move to trainer, and then ultimately executive trainer. And then from there, what happens to you is you begin to get a $25 bonus when partners get started in your business because you're an executive trainer. So if you helped me get started, you make $25. If I helped one person get started tomorrow, you make $25. If that one helped one, who helped one, who helped one, and so on and so forth, you make $25 for every single person getting started there. And then let's assume for a moment you got promoted to executive director. Well, when you help someone personally get started at executive director, you make an $85 bonus. And then if that person turns around, or anyone else on your team turns around and helps someone get started, you make a $60 bonus. Well, guys, obviously you can see the numbers on the top are what you earn when you help someone get started. The numbers on the bottom are what you earn when they help someone get started. So here's what I know. It makes total sense for you to help a whole lot of people get started in our business, teach them how to build a customer base of their own, and teach them how to help a bunch of people get started of their own, because that only turns around and makes everyone more money. Now, your positions, again, are executive trainer, executive director, national director, senior vice president, and platinum senior vice president. And there's something fun that goes along with the senior vice president and platinum senior vice president positions. And what it is it's a benefit package. You see, it's senior vice president. Now, it might take you a few months to get there. It might take you a few years. I don't know. But when you hit that position, the company gives you 5,000 shares of stock options. The company gives you a BMW payment. You see, they allow you to go out and get any silver BMW you want. They pay up to $800 per month for that BMW. The company gives you a bonus for all your Global Link services, an expense account, and an annual vacation. Guys, this year, about a month ago, we actually got back from the Cayman Islands. The company paid for everything. Last year, it was the Bahamas. Before that, it was Spain, Italy, and France. Before that, it was the Dominican. Before that, it was Puerto Rico. The company takes care of you on an annual vacation. And listen, I'm telling you this right now. You're driving a free BMW. You're going on a vacation once per year. Someone else is paying for all of it. That's a pretty good lifestyle, guys. And here's the crazy part. When I hit this position, I was 27 years old. I got a 6 Series convertible BMW. Awesome. Love that vehicle. But the best part about it was I didn't pay one dime for it. The company did. That was just incredible. And the thing about it is this, that I got rid of the 6 Series when I moved from Florida to Maryland. I got a 5 Series, and company pays for my 5 Series too. I still have it. It's in my garage right now. And then the craziest part is that after you reach senior vice president, you're running for a position called platinum senior vice president, PSVP. When you hit platinum, you keep all the benefits here. But then on top of that, you also add to it these benefits. The company pays for you to drive any Bentley you want, up to $4,000 per month. Guys, I'm a platinum senior vice president. When I hit the position, in 11 days, the company already delivered me this Bentley Continental GT Coupe. Oh, my goodness gracious. Absolutely fantastic car. That's me at my house with my Bentley. That's sitting in my driveway right now. And the only stipulation the company has is that it's got to be silver. I can drive a free silver BMW and a free silver Bentley any day of the week. That is a fantastic benefit to being part of a company. And here's the crazy part about it, guys. One thing I understand is this. I'm not telling you that, again, you have to quit your job. I'm not telling you, again, that you have to put yourself in a situation where this is all you do. But I am telling you that you are already in our business, because think about it, you already pay these bills. So if you're going to do something for the next few years anyway, you might as well do something that allows you to live this type of lifestyle. Could you imagine having more money coming in a month than you do in an entire year today? That would be absolutely fantastic. But then on top of that, guys, they put you into a pool called a platinum pool. And what that means is that the company takes a portion of its profits every month, they funnel it into a pool, and at the end of the year, the Platinum Senior Vice President simply split that pool. Last year, there was $1.5 million in the pool and 17 people to split it. Today, there are 20 Platinum Senior Vice Presidents. 20 Platinum Senior Vice Presidents. And folks, the pool is growing and growing and growing. We're expecting it to be somewhere around $3 million. That is incredible. Could you imagine once per year, this company allows you to split a huge chunk of money with a small group of people? See, that's why you want to get the platinum, guys. So what you've done is you understood now who we are as a company. You understand the opportunity. You understand the compensation plan. And most importantly, you understand that it only makes sense for you to make money for doing something that you're going to do for the rest of your life anyway, like pay bills. So you help people save money on bills they already pay. We teach you how to do it, and you get paid. You turn around and teach others how to do it, and you get paid again. And they do the same thing, and you keep getting paid. Well, this seems to me like, again, say it with me, common sense. So let's talk about how you can get started. Let's wrap this thing up. I told you it wouldn't take long, so let's wrap it up, guys. There's two positions in our company. One is CR, one is IMR. We don't start people at the CR position because you don't maximize the comp plan like I just explained. So the position you start at here is Independent Marketing Representative, IMR. It has a $249 license fee. From there, you get qualified at about $115. So your total investment is $365. Your overhead is roughly $80. That is incredible. Can you imagine starting a company at $365 where you are your own business owner, and in 30 days or less, you earn a $750 return on your investment? Now, again, I don't know about you, but to me, that sounds like common sense. That's just flat out good business. I mean, think about it. You're investing $365, making $750 back in 30 days. That's good business. And I want you guys to know that the training and the support and everything else you're going to need is there for you. We've got an online office. It's called a VO, or a virtual office, that you're going to get. You're going to get your own 5 Links website. Guys, you are going to have all the training necessary to complete and become successful in our business. You're going to have a quick start training with one of the leaders in the company, a personal quick start training. You're also going to be in a position where you are going to be able to attend conference calls, and you're going to be able to attend major events. We put everything in place for you to become successful. All you've got to do is be coachable and apply the information you learn. But bottom line is this. No matter who you are, no matter what you do, everyone is looking for something. I don't know what it is you want, but you've been listening to my voice and watching this presentation, and you've already thought about how this can help you get what it is you want. So don't hesitate. Don't overthink it. Don't say you got to sleep on it. You've been asking for an opportunity. You've been asking for change, and finally it's right here. Take it from me. I'm 31 years old. I've got a BMW and a Bentley, living in a beautiful home with an elevator inside of it. Guys, if I can do it, anyone can do it. It is simply a matter of getting involved and taking the bull by the horn. It's simply a matter of using urgency to create the success that you have been praying about. Thank you so much for joining me on this presentation. What I'll do is I'll ask you to please call the person that invited you to this presentation and simply let them know, hey, I'm ready to go. Let's get started. How can I make money in this company? Earn that first $750 bonus in record time and show the world how incredible your opportunity called 5 Links is. I love you. God bless you. Thank you for joining me on this webinar. I'm Platinum Senior Vice President Phil Gerdes, and this presentation is officially over. Thank you.